How much do you pay for rent in Chicago?
I pay $1,500.
Can I have a tour of your apartment?
Let's do it. Welcome to our apartment. This is my baby boy Archie. He's going to be helping us with the tour today. First here you have my lovely in-unit washer and dryer. We love her. And then I am a huge plant person, so the more plants the better. When you step into my kitchen, you start to see a lot more of my vintage collection. One of my favorite recent finds were these super cute cabbage bowls. Another item that I was able to thrift at an estate sale was this vintage 70s Avon duck cheese board. Then we come over here. I do collect and sell vintage antiques, so this is where I like to keep a lot of my finds. This has been one of my favorite finds as of recently. This collapsible vintage cupcake holder is just the cutest thing. And then we have my pole. So about 4 or 5 months ago, I started taking classes with Pole Icons here in Chicago to supplement my strength training, and it has been the most fun and challenging workouts. And then we just have more of my plants, some of my favorite albums and records, and my vinyl. Then you come over here, we have my bathroom. It's nothing too crazy. Then we come on over here to the bedroom. Very cutesy, very femme, very girly. This, I swear, is the comfiest couch I've ever sat on. And then I'm a big horror movie, anything A24, had to incorporate that in there a little bit. And then you come into my living room. I have my bestie Monica over. I'm always hosting game nights, movie nights, anything like that. My dream is to have a 1970s sunken living room conversation pit. I am a fangirl of Mr. Nicolas Cage. He is my favorite actor in the world. My brother got me this life-size cardboard cutout for Christmas 2 years ago. And then obviously my dining room table had to go somewhere when I got the pole. So I brought it in here and made a little makeshift sewing station, and then some of my other antique finds. I actually created these little taper candles out of a deer spine that I found in my local forest preserve. The deer had passed away naturally, of course, and so I wanted to do something super beautiful. Another item that I was able to do, actually one of Archie's friends, Tank, found this raccoon skull in the woods and brought it to us. And so I brought it home, I cleaned it up, I added some dried flowers and made this little centerpiece. One of the more boring rooms of the house. I do work from home full time and I absolutely love it. So I spend a lot of time in here, and then just some of my favorite books and this beautiful lamp that was passed down to me from my grandmother. That's my space.